Hi guys, so I left off the last video letting everybody know that my egg retrieval was canceled. So my IVF cycle was canceled. I didn't respond to the medications and I only had 2 eggs. Most women, like I said in the last video, have many eggs, but I have a low ovarian reserve and I am a poor responder that we have newly learned from our first and our past cycle. Also found out that I had a cyst. So a lot of times the STIM medications can stimulate growth in your ovaries, but if you have a cyst or even a tiny one, it can make it grow. So I had a cyst, so we had to take a couple months off before we tried again. My doctors revised my medication schedule. So they added in a medication that is supposed to help poor responders. And that medication was called Omnitrope. So it is a growth hormone and it comes in a pen. I'll include a picture of it right here. And it's a pen much like the Gonal F. It's a very low dose they put me on, but it worked. I'll show you a little bit of background going to my fertility clinic and starting the cycle all over again. They upped all my other medications. So the Gonal F and the Menopur, they were, I think, upped to the highest they could possibly be. So if you are a poor responder or your last cycle or numerous cycles didn't work for you, maybe bring up Omnitrope to your fertility specialist. So I'll show you a little background about what happened and how things changed for me. Baseline ultrasound 1 and to see if we can get this cycle to work. Hey guys, so I am here at the clinic. It is 7 a.m. for my second cycle monitoring appointment. My first one, they saw 6 follicles, 3 on the left and 3 on the right. Last night was my 4th day of STIM meds. So my last cycle, the meds didn't work for me at all. I'm a poor responder, they call me. So this time around, they started a new medication named Omnitrope, and that is a growth hormone. So this appointment will tell me if my follicles have if my follicles have grown, if this medication has worked and they've been stimulated, and if they haven't, it might be another fail. So this is a big appointment for me. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I just left the clinic and all 6 of my follicles have grown. And I've never heard them say that. So the fact that my follicles are, my follicles are responding to the STIM medications with the added on Omnitrope medication is like the best news that I could have heard today. So I called my husband from the ultrasound room after the tech left, and I just cried. I was so excited. So I'm gonna go home, put my new slew of medications in the fridge. So this is $3,100 in medications for the next 4 days until my next ultrasound. So it's now 48 hours later. So I went into the last ultrasound with 3 follicles on each side. So 3 on the left, 3 on the right. They were both 4 millimeters at my first ultrasound. And so I was kind of, I was kind of expecting the worst. So last ultrasound, the last you heard from me, I was going into the fertility clinic, 3 follicles on each side. So when I went in, she ended up telling me that there are 9 now. I don't know how that happened, but I went from 6 to 9 and my largest follicle was 14, no, that's a lie. My largest follicle was, 14 millimeters. So they need to be at 16 millimeters for them to go through with the egg retrieval. So first off, the fact that I had 9 follicles was the best news for me ever. And to hear that they were growing and they were all growing at the same pace, minus 1 was a little slower, but she said basically everything's looking beautiful.
Never asked for nothing